Hey everyone, I hope everyone is having a happy rest of the February. I am looking forward to spring and summer. I hope all of you are too. So one thing about winter that drives me crazy is that around the winter time, our hair and our skin start to get very oily. And as a result, you end up with nice shiners like I have right here. So one of the things that I have found to be effective is using different types of face treatments. So I decided to do something a little bit different and be a little trendy and purchase the Body Drench Black Mask. Now, about a year ago, everyone was using the black mask, and I've seen some funny videos on how to use it and some fails, but basically this is a peel refining mask and its main ingredient is charcoal. So charcoal is used to reduce impurities and detox the skin because the skin is our body's largest organ. And there is a lot of junk that is trapped underneath our skin, especially in our pores, that we are not always able to get off, such as residues from makeup or any kind of cream that you're putting on. Our own sebum might get trapped, causing a blackhead or a whitehead. So this mask you'll put on and it takes off the blackheads or the clogged material that's in it. I've seen some really great but cringy videos that get up close and personal. And I'm not gonna do this, but I'm gonna simply see if this works. So I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna put a little headband on to protect any hair because if you get this on your hair, it is a nightmare to get off. And you just start applying. You leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna do a little bit longer because this mask needs to be completely dry before you peel it. And this is pretty gloppy. It looks like tar. And it is super thick. It doesn't burn or tingle. If you do have a lot of facial hair, you might want to consider shaving or apply anywhere but the beard because it will tug on the beard and hurt. And from using this just on a patch area, rinsing it off is a pain in the butt, so make sure you use one finger because to clean this from a brush is impossible. Or very difficult. So get anywhere that you think you have blackheads or areas that you know get clogged. It definitely has a very distinctive smell and the fumes are kind of making my eye water. What I do before applying this is I usually cleanse too. So you might want to cleanse your face if you so choose. I always recommend it because it gets some extra dirt and oil off so this mask can really penetrate well. Just gonna apply around there, make sure it all connects. When you apply this, make sure you connect everything because if you don't connect everything well, peeling it off is gonna be a pain in the butt. Usually if done correctly, it'll peel off in a nice layer or a relatively nice layer. Sometimes it just takes a few bits of peeling of different areas to get it all off. And after you take this off, you can follow up with your normal skincare routine. So you get 3 fluid ounces on this, and I guarantee that is not enough for, I would say it's about enough for a few applications because you do need to use a lot of this to apply, even just a thin layer. This is great if you are either a teenager or young adult with very oily, acne-prone skin, or if you just have the occasional blemish because it can get all the stuff out. So I'm gonna go process this and I'll come back for the big reveal when I peel it off. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so it's been about 30 minutes and if I sound funny, it's because this mask is super tight. Once it dries, you may get a little bit of, not irritation, but it feels a little itchy, and everything starts to get pulled back. So this is great for a nice firming effect. If you notice that your mask has a few wet parts here and there, you can take a blow dryer on very, very low or cool heat, not cool heat, but cool setting, and just gently fan it for a few seconds until it dries. But you want your mask to be nice and dry, no stickiness at all, and then you can start peeling. So, time for the big reveal. I usually start at an edge and gently pull at it. Ooh. And wow, this is really neat but kind of disgusting. It's hard to tell, but there's these little white specks. I'll get a close-up with my camera. Oh geez, you definitely feel this. Oh! All right, that was near perfect. One thing I will say with this is that when you're pulling it, if you get it around here and you pull, it does feel very uncomfortable to remove it. And if you get a few specks here and there, you can, and I'm sorry I'm saying so much, oh my goodness, you can kind of use a wet washcloth and just swipe them off. But this is pretty dry. It comes off relatively even. If you roll it, sometimes it comes off. But this definitely looks like my skin is a lot clearer up here. It feels more matte, more smooth. It removed the excess oil. If you have dry skin and you put this mask on, it might, what's the word I'm looking for? It might be good for removing any kind of comedones or any kind of clogged pores, but don't do it as frequently. If you have oily skin, do the mask as frequent as the directions instruct. I'm gonna go rinse this off and I'll be back to show you guys what my face looks like. All right, so the mask came off relatively easy with just using warm water on a towel and swiping it. I will say my skin feels a lot softer, very exfoliated. Let me see if I can get a close-up shot for you guys. But up here looks a lot cleaner than before. Not noticeably, but I notice it. If you have any residue of oil, that is all stripped away. So I have a nice matte feeling. So it is a very refreshing mask. Giving it the quick rating, the bottom line is I would recommend this if you do have acne prone skin, oily skin. If you have dry skin, not so much. If you do have dry skin, I would say put it in targeted areas where you know you have pimples. So if you tend to break out up top or on the sides of your cheeks, put it there, or where you have enlarged pores so you can clean them out. I would also suggest that if you do have back knee or any kind of acne on the shoulders or body, you can apply it to that area when it is shaven and dry. A nice fine layer, because this is gentle enough to use on your face. You can definitely use it on other body parts. So rating, I would give it a 4 out of 5. I'm taking off 1 point because this is a very messy mask. Even the back of it is all glopped up with the material. This almost needs a specialized tool to apply it with, because when you apply this, you have to be very careful not to touch anything else, because this will stain everything it touches and it gets all over the place if you're not careful. But this definitely is a good mask to use for parties or a fun get together with friends. I definitely will be using this product in the future. It feels nice, it feels relaxing. Another thing I want to mention before I end this is that if you are taking certain medications that thin your skin, be especially careful using this, because when you peel it, it does feel uncomfortable. So my one solution would be that this company, Body Drench, make a mask that's a little bit lighter, more of like a gel texture for skin types that are more sensitive to tearing and that are more fragile. So it is definitely cheap. You can get it from most beauty suppliers. Definitely get it online from their website too. And other than that, there's not much to say about it. So the charcoal mask definitely does its job. It's a great product. It is vegan to my knowledge. So like, comment, hit that subscribe button down below. Let me know down below if you guys have tried any charcoal masks. Have you tried the Body Drench Charcoal Mask or any other products they use? Or if you've tried a different charcoal mask, let me know how it went for you. You know, this mask is definitely fun, however, it is not always foolproof, so if you use this mask, make sure you follow my directions for it. So, see you guys soon.